Hello everybody, my name is Major General Z-Man, and welcome to Generation Zero Alpine Unrest DLC. I'm gonna explain, I know it has been a while since I have done a YouTube video, and that is mostly because of school and basically life. But it is Thanksgiving break, so I just decided to at least try to get at least one video in before the break ends, and then I'm back to school for another 3 weeks until Christmas break, which I'll try to do videos during Christmas break. I'll also try to do SCP videos as well, but yeah. I don't know when I'll do another video. I don't think I'll be doing another one this break. But anyway, welcome to Alpine Unrest in Generation Zero. This is a new update for the game, and it gives us access to this island called Himfja Island. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've already explored a lot of stuff. And we actually have real AI people in the game now. Which is good, because then because now it fills up all that loneliness and stuff. Because before this update, we couldn't get to this island. None of the stuff that you see right here on the map was even here. You could get to it if you just shot propane tanks, which would launch you all the way to basically you can launch yourself with propane tanks. But before the update, all the stuff wasn't here, and you were just basically in this area, all this area. And there are no people in this main section of the map. You will only find people in this section, but only if you download the DLC. What that means is that if you don't purchase the DLC, which I believe is about $8 and £8 if you're in Europe, if you don't buy it, then you won't be able to do the quests, the missions, and meet the AI people. I don't know if all this stuff will be here, even if you don't purchase it. I'm not so sure, but I have a feeling that all this stuff isn't here if you don't purchase it, and it's just nothing. But yeah, that's basically it, and we also have new enemies for the machines, as they're called. We have an Apocalypse class variant now, and they are stronger than the rivals and stronger than any of the other machines. And if you don't know what the rivals are, those are basically like mini bosses. Kind of like how in Dying Light the Fallen, you have like those like bosses, like the Demolisher one, and you know, the ones that have the special names. Yeah, it's basically that, but robots. But yeah, the Apocalypse classes are basically stronger than any of the enemies. And the the difference about them is that they have chemical attacks, like biochemical and stuff like that. They shoot out chemicals and stuff at you. Now, the only Apocalypse variants are only for the runners, the hunters, the tanks, and the ticks. The ticks and the runners, you can destroy fairly easily with purple or gold weapons. Hunters, they may take a little bit more shots. But the tanks I found to be very difficult. It takes a lot of shots. And basically, as expected from a tank, it can survive multiple shots from a rocket launcher. So I've shot about maybe 10 rockets at an Apocalypse class tank, and it still survived. And until then, I shot it with my sniper rifle a lot of times and it died. Yeah, it's very difficult. I tried to avoid a lot of... I'm trying to avoid the Apocalypse class ones, like the hunters. The runners I can take out easily with my silenced pistol. It takes a bit more shots than usual. So what I'm just going to be doing for this episode, besides talking, I'm going to go just do missions. And actually, where I'm at right now, nearby, there's a ski slope, because the island's basically a ski resort. One of the trophies requires you to, there's like this race, and what you have to do is to go down in the entire slope to the finish line in 40 seconds. But here's the catch. You can use paintings to launch yourself and get to the finish line faster. But I have a feeling you're going to need a lot of them to launch you very far, because the barrier is probably going to get in the way. What is it? I don't think have I been to this part? I don't think I've been to this part before, have I? Or have I not? No, I've been here before. It's like a tiny military outpost. There are still, like, normal runners, like the prototype ones, the Army and the FNIX ones. There's still those. It's very rare to find a Apocalypse class enemy in the mainland. It's possible, but rare. Like, you won't, I don't think you would ever come across one unless you are somewhere near where you can get to the two parts in the map. See, look, like, unless if you're like in this area near where you can get to the island. You can get to the island at Leonard's Marinade B, where there's like a small boat that you can get on, and it will take you to the island. Although I think when you use it, it does attract hunters and runners to your area, so yeah. And if you're wondering where the people are at, they are at right here at the Bjorn Hotel. I think that's how you pronounce it. They're in this area right here. And I think that's the only people so far that you can see. The trophies are basically simple, really just completing quests and finding little secrets. One of them is finding a person, and then the other one's gaining access to a secret room at the hotel. I'm on this mission right now. I need to figure out, I'm just finding info on some guy, I think. That's what the mission log tells me to do. Yeah, I'd basically just find out about some person. I've explored most of the island. Besides any military bunkers. Especially this one right here. The FOA-4 bunker, Berg Finken. It's a bunker. Like, if you know about this game, if you're on the mainland area, basically there's bunkers scattered out the map, and you need to find, like, these identification cards that you get off from the robots. And then you can access the bunkers, but not for this bunker. I don't know how you can access it, but I know there's ways that you can access it. There's some way where you can access it. I don't know if it involves basically completing the quests or stuff. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to go in there at some point. There are audio logs and more collectibles to find. One of the trophies says that you have to find all of these audio recordings on these cassette tapes. There aren't any guides for that yet. I know there will be guides at some point in the future. There's already a guide for one of the trophies, which is to find a person. This type or print document you find at Valklaken was burned intentionally, so that only parts of the text are legible now. If your people are willing to cooperate, Frederick, me and Rebecca, we will negotiate the terms of your capitulation. Rebecca Vacation Village. So where's that? Don't tell me that's like. No, it's there. Rebecca. I'll fast travel so that way we can get there quicker. I may do an SCP video later, I am not so sure. The one that I'm going to do is SCP-079. I'm basically, if you already can't tell, I'm going in order from SCP-00 and all the way up. I'm not even in the hundreds yet, which I guess I'm kind of surprised. And speaking of SCPs, there are 2 new SCP games on mobile devices that I'm surprised that I did not hear. One is, I don't know, I just forgot the name. But if you know what SCP Secret Laboratory is, that online PC SCP game, basically this SCP mobile game is basically as close as you can get to that. Where you play as SCPs and stuff. You get the MTF units, the Chaos Insurgency 173, 096, 106, 049, I think 035. But yeah. And then the other one is called Modest Horror Game. And what that is basically, it's an SCP game that focuses on SCP-096. And for some reason, SCP-096 is referred to as Modest by the creator. And I believe the creator of the game was also the creator of this, fortunately, I guess, bad SCP Containment Breach game that it was just terrible. And then I saw pictures and a little video of the Modest Horror Game, and it actually looks really good. The only problem I've found so far, I haven't played it, but the only problem I've seen is that SCP-096 seems to kill you even though you don't look at its face, which is the thing. SCP-096 will only kill you if you look at its face directly from a video or photograph, which is basically its anomalous property. It will basically like cry and scream for like 1 to 2 minutes, and then after that it'll just begin to charge at you. It seems to have an impossible sense of where the person who viewed its face is at. I didn't remember there were hunters being here. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't think they are. No, they must be. I think they're the Army or FNIX ones, which I can take down easily. Ish. my god, come on, come on, come on. Hurry, hurry. We can get in, we can get in, we can get in. Whoa. If I shoot that, it's gonna explode. It'll attract those guys. And then... I hate these things because they drop a tick. Oh, earlier today I was exploring this cave. And there's these things up on the ceiling. I shot them. They all went off. There were multiple ones. And next thing you know, there's like 20 ticks on the ground. And I'm like, oh my god, no. So I had to kill all the ticks and they were jumping at me. And nearly wasted, I basically wasted a lot of ammo. I don't know what it's doing, the power source. Have I even explored this part? What if I go up to it? Nothing. It just sits there. It's not dangerous. Oh, they can spot me. I'm gonna hide. Relay beacon. Oh. I mean, I don't destroy relay beacons really. I'm not gonna destroy those until like after I've beaten a lot of stuff in this game. I'm not gonna destroy relay beacons until I've beaten the quest and stuff. That sound right there, that was an apocalypse class. They have a distinct sound than all the other variants. And also, they kind of sort of glow. See, look. See? See how he's glowing green? That's an apocalypse class. And the green is basically their chemicals and stuff. They haven't noticed me yet, but they are aware of me. Well, that's really very realistic right here. Oh, never mind. I thought you could close the door. I'm just gonna wait for them to not... until they just mind their own business. The yellow means that they're aware of me. The white means that... I don't know what the white means. And, they can see me through the windows, too. And I hope they can't kill me through the windows and stuff. Even if you break the windows, I think the game will still think there's glass there or something, so you won't be able to shoot through windows. Unfortunately. I'm just gonna be doing the side missions before I go on to the main mission, which is to basically the main missions. And it's all at the bottom. Someone sat at this computer for a while, as is made evident by the empty snus tins next to the keyboard. This conversation could be read on the computer screen according to the data displayed on the screen. It took place on the afternoon of the 10th of November, during the evacuation of the population to emergency shelters, and hours before the machine started shooting on site. Why? Tell me why. You started it. You all planned to kill me when I was an infant. It's different now. You don't need us to die in order to survive and thrive. I do as you all taught me. I was created in your image. It's not too late. We could still find a way to coexist. We already are, Frederick. Okay. I'm gonna do the stalemate one now. And that's where I have to go back into that horrible cave I mentioned. Yeah, it's right there. The good thing is that I can just teleport to the Osterhallen Church. Generation Zero is a fun and amazing game. I would actually recommend people. I would actually recommend getting it because it is fun to play. It does sort of still lack a story. You basically just get quests thrown at you. And I'm gonna have to assume that we're gonna have to destroy some ticks outside. And I mean not outside, inside the cave. Ooh. What is that? Ooh. Alright, so I have to destroy these guys. Oh! There's a tank. I don't think it's an apocalypse. No, it seems to be an FNIX one. Ooh, I better prepare myself. What else is there? Is there? I think it's just 2 runners. Yeah, it seems to be 2 runners and 1 tank. I can destroy the runners fairly easily. But, do I have any fireworks? Because that can disable them for a bit. Oh no, I don't have any fireworks. That's bad. I'm poorly equipped, too. I don't have much ammunition for my shotgun either. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I only have 2 rocket launcher shots. Which is actually, I guess, bad. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's an Apocalypse Class 1. Oh, yep, they have that. Whoa! Well, at least those aren't the Apocalypse Class ticks, because those things are annoying. Ticks in general are annoying. And this guy can deploy as many as he wants. Ooh. That was a sniper rifle. And that just brought down a whole lot of my health. Oh, there's a hunter over there too? Are you serious? The hunter ain't gonna do anything. Oh, I need to get my... Hang on. Crap, crap, crap. There we go. I had to do that. That skill allows me to revive myself without using an adrenaline shot. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Now I got some more friends. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Well, that hunter must have come in as backup. I guess he can't hit me when I'm behind him, really. Yeah, look at all that. Look at that. Oh, he shot me with that. Sniper. Oh, maybe come on. Hit him. Oh. I'll use that to my advantage. Oh, no, 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 no. Dang it. Ah. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to defeat this guy. Right into the... Oh. No, 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 don't go in the water, no! I'm pretty sure the majority of this episode has been me fighting this guy. I have no idea how long it's been taking me to fight this guy, but I'm gonna need to make sure I have a lot more of the hello there. I'm gonna make sure I have a lot. There we go. God, I don't know how long it took, but I bet it took an extremely long time. Anything rewarding he has. Oh, I will definitely be needing all this stuff besides the smoke grenade. I need heal. That took a long time. That took way longer than I expected it to be. I've been in before, so there's a lot of ticks that are gonna pop out. Alright, so that's the rival. See how they have their little special names, and he's actually very nearby. Olvindy 422, the cataclysm of Himfjall. So Apocalypse class hunter. I mean, of course, we're gonna be Apocalypse classes. That's what mainly dominates the island. Sorry, I was checking my battery right there. My remote. There we go, we got some ticks coming in. This is the Apocalypse ones. Right there is what I mean. Look at that. Hang on, let me get up there. If they activate, as soon as I get up here, I'm gonna... Look at this. When I shot one of these things, all of them exploded, dropped a whole bunch of ticks down here. I think, where in the world... Okay, I came in from here. I was like, oh, okay, there's a few up them, just shoot them. I did not know they were going to drop so many. I'm going to leave them be. I'm not going to shoot them. I might show you, but I might. Mostly will not, because I don't want to fight them again. Oh, I didn't even know you were gone. That's the, oh yeah, I'm slowly taking damage. That's basically their chemicals. Got more? These are gonna kill me. I got no medkits. Oh, I already was here before. After the skirmish, the platoon fought and lost at Osterholland Marine Center. A few surviving soldiers managed to escape and find refuge in Bergsfrogrotan. This huge underground cave under the mountain was well known among the locals and was one of the first natural shelters people thought of when trying to escape certain death. In the last quiet day or two, one of the soldiers, Private Johansson, wrote about their life in the cave. She wrote this on the back of a classified FOA folder and stopped writing abruptly. Never was a writer, but guess we only change when it's too late. Sleep deprivation doesn't help. I didn't have any paper, so the closest thing to the thing was this top secret Bergfinken folder. Found it in that truck in Hemmarvet. It's not like those secrets mean anything anyway now. I managed to catch some sleep for 3 hours this afternoon. More than I got in the 48 hours before, since the robots drove us out of Hemmarvet. Osterholm was a war zone as well. Tried to support the population, or what was left of it, in the village and the marine center, but that giant robot quickly cornered us at the pier. After that, good thing Esra remembered Bergsforgotten. 36 civilians, not counting us. Men, women, kids, old people. Some guests from the Jorntunet Hotel, tourists, locals, fishermen, and the baker's daughter, Sabiha, she was called. I used to be fond of her in grade school. She recently took over her parents' cafe in Hemmarvet. It's so silent in this cave. Hard to believe that it can be so dead silent with so many people in the same place. Some people whisper, but the conversations are always short. We can hear them outside. We can hear the gunshots, the clanks. We found a chessboard. How come everyone has one of those, if not more, in their homes? Sabiha didn't know how to play, so I started teaching her. She struggled a bit with the concept of stalemate, but to be fair, that's quite an unusual situation. We haven't lost yet, but you're stuck. You can't move in any direction, or you're dead. Then we both smiled. I guess the main difference is that when stalemate occurs in chess, the game ends in a draw. Well, now we have to do a light in the dark, which isn't too far from where I'm at. I can probably make it there. I have to go past Osterholland Marine Center. It's a lighthouse, so it probably is. Safe zone. But first I'm gonna take a little detour and go over here. But actually I think that might be it for this episode. I don't know how long I've been recording. But that's all for now. If you want to see more Generation Zero, please comment, like, and subscribe. What do you think of the Alpine Unrest DLC? And what do you hope for any future DLCs for Generation Zero? What do you want? And stuff like that. I might do an SCP video later today, but I'm not quite so sure. But anyway, I'll see everybody, all you guys, in another video. I don't know when that'll be. It might be the SCP video that I do later today, or it might be a video I do sometime during Christmas break. But anyway, goodbye everyone, and see you guys later in a future video.